are.
Hey, you guys. Thank you very much.
Go on.
Thank you very much. As I was saying, thank you very much for joining us. Do you need a guitar?
I'm sure. Yes.
All right. We're gonna. Oh well.
It's okay.
Hope you guys are all well. What's the first selection gonna be?
Hello, Melinda and Jack. Oh, hello, Leonard.
That's lovely. All right.
Father has a business, strictly second hand. Everything from toothpicks to a baby grand. The stuff in our apartment came from Father's store. Even things I'm wearing, someone wore before. Well, it's no wonder that I feel abused. I never get a thing what ain't been used. I'm just secondhand rose. That's why they call me secondhand rose. Even our piano in the parlor, Father bought for 10 cents on the dollar. Second-hand pearls, I'm wearing second-hand pearls. I never get a thing what ain't been new. Even Jackie Cohen, he's the man I adore. Had the nerve to tell me he'd been married before. Everyone knows that I'm just second-hand rose from 2nd Avenue. Father has a business, strictly second-hand. Everything from toothpicks to a baby grand. Stuff in our apartment came from Father's store. Even things I'm wearing, someone wore before. It's no wonder that I feel abused, 'cause I never get a thing what ain't been used. I'm wearing second-hand hats, second-hand clothes. That's why they call me second-hand rose. Even our piano in the parlor, Father bought for 10 cents on the dollar. Second-hand pearls, I'm wearing second-hand curls. got my goat. She nudged her friend and said, oh look, there's my old fur coat. Everyone knows I'm second-hand Rose from 2nd Avenue. Everyone knows that I'm a second-hand Rose from 2nd Avenue.
Here's a rag.
Only missed one show. Who said that? Oh, Barry Koffler. Yeah. Damn. Doug
Here's
Osler only missed 2. Wow, guys. Thank you.
Yeah, seriously.
That's crazy.
Red onion rag.
What? No break, no break.
Put a harmony that.
What was the name of that?
Red onion rag.
Red onion rag. What's up, Meredith? Hello, Randall. What's up? Alright, here's what's up. Miss Mamie Jenkins went to London town to learn the latest dance. When she left home, she thought that she was in love, but she soon said not a chance. When she went back to that small country town to see her erstwhile beau, he said, "Mame, it's time to wed." But Mamie said, "Oh no, I like your style and your smile and the way you comb your hair. I like your clothes and your looks are more than fair." I'd marry you in a minute, but I want a dancing man. I like your style and your smile and the way you comb your hair. I like your looks and your clothes are more than fair. I must admit you can pitch up the hay much better than most young fellas can. And I like your pa and your mom and your sister too. I must admit, dear, that I think a lot of you. I'd marry you in a minute, but I want a dancing man. Mamie was married to a teacher of steps, and in London settled down. He left the flat, so she wrote her old beau and said, "Bill, please come to town. I find I love you a lot after all, and for you, dear, I sigh." He wrote a card that hit her hard, and this was Bill's reply. "I like your style and your style and the way you wear your hair. I like your clothes and your looks are more than fair. I must admit you can toss out the bull better than most young ladies can. And I like your ma and your pa and your sister too. I must admit, dear, that I think a lot of you. I'd marry you in a minute, but you want a dancing man. I like your style and your smile and the way you wear your hair. I like your clothes and your looks are more than fair. I must admit, you can toss out the bull better than most young ladies can. And I like your ma and your pa and your sister too. I must admit, dear, that I think a lot of you. I'd marry you in a minute, but you want a dancing man.
Yeah, Meredith. All right. What do you say we
Toss out the bull. Yeah, that's interesting. Toss out the bull. I only think that that's probably the lyric. I listened to it dozens of times just trying to get that one lyric. I think it's toss out the bull. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
even if it isn't, that's good.
The other, yeah. Well, the other one is clearly pitch up the hay. So then I thought, well, tossing out the bull. I had so many guesses what that lyric was, but I thought tossing out the bull was a farm chore. So I asked people that knew about farm chores. I mean, I didn't really know anybody that knew about farm chores, but I was like, do you toss out the bull? Like, when you're done with the bull, do you toss them out? And nobody really knew it. That phrase, pitch up the hay, of course, I knew just from pop culture.
Oh yeah, he's great.
Just from, like, I don't know,
My
watching
culture,
TV.
I'm not that.
You know what pitching up the hay is, but I never heard of tossing out the bull, and no one really ever heard of that
I've
either.
heard of that.
But Craig knew about tossing out
Well,
the bull.
I've heard the expression.
Tossing out the bull. It's a farm chore. You toss out the bull when after you're finished.
Here's a little mini medley. Couple of your old songs. Those were the Dixie Volunteers, and When I Send You a Picture of Berlin. Two old World War I songs.
Oh, nice. I think someone commented that title.
Yeah.
I think
Someone
got
commented
it.
both of them. So we got a 78 fan out there. That's awesome. We got a few 78 fans out there. All right. That's right, Marilyn. That old record of the Dixie Volunteers on Edison, that by the Premier / American Quartet, that is exemplary quartet singing, in my opinion. Not that I would know, but I think that's a great quartet singing.
Remember the show you did with This Is the Kid? Oh, yeah. So I do remember that. Wait a second. Craig and I both did that? Was that at the Great American Music Hall?
I never played there.
Or no, was that the Swedish American Hall?
I don't think I ever played there either.
Do you remember a band called This Is the Kid?
Oh.
Don't you remember that?
That was
you
at the Swedish American Music Hall.
I told you.
You're right. Yes, I do remember.
Yeah, we remember that. Who says that? Who says that? Remember that show you did with This Is the Kid? Yeah, Randall, I do. Were you there? It was at the Swedish American Music Hall. Great, I remembered. Right on.
Hi, DR. Yeah, maybe a little too early. Give me another week or so. I promise. I appreciate you loving that song so much. I just don't want to. I want to space things out a little bit. But we're making a CD. I think that might be going on it with you in mind.
Thanks, Randall. That's really awesome. I do remember that show.
Memories.
Yeah. We're making a CD. I mean, we're really gonna try. It takes a lot of wherewithal to finish a project. At least it feels that way to me. It feels like I have a hard time with
Where
that.
did I put my wherewithal?
Where did I put my wherewithal? I put it with all
I think they're in the wash, actually. Our wherewithals are in the wash.
Yeah.
All right, what are we going to play?
Geez, how about, I had one, Mandy. June time is drawing near. That's the time I long to hear. Sweet sounds of wedding chimes. Lonesome times are gonna disappear. That joyful melody means happiness for me. If you'll agree, happy we will be. Wedding bells are dandy, Mandy, make up your mind. Preacher man is handy, Mandy, easy to find. Marching down the aisle, your guile will make 'em all stare. With a little black-eyed Susan stuck in your hair. Keep it all the candy, Mandy, won't you decide? If it's dandy, Mandy, once you're a bride. In your two there may be three of a kind. Listen to me, Mandy, make up your mind. June time is drawing near, and I long to hear wedding chimes, lonesome times disappear. That joyful melody means joy for you and me, and if you just agree, happy we will be. stuck in your hair. Gee, but you're the candy, Mandy, won't you decide? Everything's dandy, Mandy, once you're a bride. In your tune there may be a real kind. Listen to me, Mandy, make up your mind.
Hi, Judy. I see your request. The truth is, with both of those tunes, I sort of know them, but I don't really have them in my brain very well. I could learn them, I think. We'll do both of them in time, but I don't think I can just pull them out of my hat or whatever I'd be pulling out to play tonight. Anyway. Blind Tom had only one desire, and that was that he might see. Now seeing is a precious gift, on this we all agree. But seeing things before our eyes that are or used to be, it's not exactly all we want, speaking clairvoyantly. But if I could see as far ahead as I could see behind, trials and tribulations, they'd vanish from my mind. I'd know exactly what to do and when to do and who to do if I could only see as far ahead as I can see behind. For instance, I met a man named Curtis on my way to catch a train, and he said, if you must travel, why not take my aeroplane? Well, I heard about this soaring through the heavens like a bird, so right away I took old Curtis foolishly at his word. But if I could see as far ahead as I could see behind, before that plane turned into a turtle, I would have left it all behind. I'd know exactly when to land and what to land and when to land, if I could see as far ahead as I could see behind. Never trust Curtis, that's right. If I could only see as far ahead as I could see behind. For instance, when I began to court the gal that my old friend Bill admired, I didn't even think that she loved Bill best. In fact, I never even inquired. I just led her to the parson without a single doubt. And I let the preacher tie the knot that cut poor William out. But if I could see as far ahead as I could see behind, well, these broomstick bumps upon my head would be on William's mind. I know exactly where I stood and where she stood and where Bill stood, if I could only see as far ahead as I can see behind. If I could only see as far ahead as I could see behind.
Someone requested meet me in St. Louis.
Oh, cool.
Can we do that tonight? Are we equipped? In other words,
Sure.
Can you carry the whole thing?
Sure, you want to? I think so. I don't know all the parody verses and stuff, but
That's okay.
you want to do that now?
Sure.
When?
Let's see if I can play bells.
We'll try it. Why not? You know what another good song was from the 1904 World's Fair was Follow the Merry Crowd, and you'll have a merry time. But we'll play that another time.
Do you know that? Can you play that? All right. Can you play that off the top of your head?
Sort of. It goes, follow the merry crowd, and you'll have a merry time. With your merry, merry huckleberry, get in the water is fine. Everybody feels so proud. In their heart there's not a cloud. With your curly girl, your Sunday girl, so follow the merry crowd. When Louis came back to his flat, he hung up his coat and his hat. He looked all around, but no wifey he found. So she said, where can Flossie be at? A note on the table he spied. He read it just once and he cried. It read, Louis dear, it's too slow for me here, so I think I'm gonna go for a ride. So just meet me in St. Louis, Louis, meet me at the fair. Don't tell me the lights are shining any place but there. We will dance the hoochie coochie. I will be your poopsie whoopsie if you will meet me in St. Louis, Louis, meet me at the fair. Dresses that hung in the hall, they were gone, she had taken them all. She took all her rings and the rest of her things and the pictures he missed from the wall. What, moving, the janitor said. Why, your rent is paid 6 months ahead. What good is a flat, said poor Louis, read that. And the manager smiled as he read. In St. Louis, Louis, meet me at the fair. Don't tell me the lights are shining any place but there. We will dance whoopsie, whoopsie, if you will meet me at St. Louis, Louis, meet me at the fair. All aboard. All right. Let's see. I think it's your turn to pick something now.
Yeah. All right. Thanks for having joined us for another night of mayhem, medleys, and murder.
Wow, we used to play music during these things. It's really changed.
Now it's more about the bloodbath.
It's about the mystery. That's right, it's mystery night. I've never been to one of those restaurants where they have a murder mystery while you eat dinner. Hey, where are the cats anyway? I hope they're not out murdering anybody. Boy, those cats are really crazy.
They're devious. They almost murdered you.
They did. In my sleep, I was attacked by one of them. One of the kittens felt that it would be better to handicap me and make sure I had lots of scratches and bites all over my right arm.
Yeah, but we can't really hear the cat's side of the story. I'm sure that if the cat could actually tell what really happened.
Yeah, but she's waiting to do that until she gets a lawyer.
It would make a lot more sense, I think. Your story just doesn't hold water. I'm sorry. I hate to
All right.
point that out, but what? So you were sleeping and the cat suddenly just assailed you?
Yeah, she was purring and I reached out to pet her and she attacked me.
We'll see what
she
the
had
cat
been
says.
stalking me all the time, all the while.
We'll get a witness statement from the other cat. Some folks need atmosphere when they're making love. They say that Mother Nature makes love grand. Well, I've got my own ideas pertaining to love. If you're a Romeo, you'll understand. It isn't the paddle, it's not the canoe. It isn't the river or skies that are blue. It isn't the brooklet that you wander to. It's the girl, it's the girl. It isn't the love dreams that bring joy to you. It isn't the mountains, the flowers, or the dew. It isn't the love nest that brings love to you. It's the girl, it's the girl. Even though at times you often doubt them, what a lonely world would be without them. It isn't the songbirds that they sing. It isn't the sunshine that makes you love spring. So what is this magic that makes love the thing? It's the girl, it's the girl. Some folks need atmosphere when they're making love. They say that Mother Nature makes love grand. Well, I've got my own ideas pertaining to love. If you're a Romeo, you'll understand. It isn't the moonbeams or skies are blue. It isn't the starlight encouraging you. are feeling a breeze. It's the girl. It's the girl. If it storms, you never feel the raindrops. You don't care just when the rain stops. It isn't the weather that governs the case. It can't take a slow poke and quicken its pace. It isn't surroundings, the time or the place. It's the girl. It's the girl. Buzzing of bees. It isn't the birdies that chirp in the trees. It isn't because you are feeling a breeze. The girl, it's the girl. It stores the weather, feel the raindrops. You don't even care just when the rain stops. It isn't the weather that governs the case. You can't take a slow poke and quicken its pace. It isn't the surroundings, the time, or the place. It's the girl. It's the girl.
Thanks so much for listening, you guys. We love you and appreciate your spending time with us. If you feel like tipping the band, we certainly appreciate that. in these hard times. And let's see, what else? Don't touch your faces. It's still nasty, weird out there. So I think the advisory board is again saying it's probably best to not touch your faces or other people's faces or even a drawing of a face.
Or even the face of a coin or the face of a rock.
I wouldn't suggest doing an about face, watching Face the Nation, or discussing getting a facelift.
Or facing the music.
Thank you, YouTube people. Thanks for listening.
Love you.